On, the focus is shifting to reaching survivors in far-flung areas. Channel News Asia's Steve Clark files us this report.
Heading north from Kathmandu, you come to Sindhupalchok, one of the districts hardest hit by the recent earthquake. We passed through village after village, and the destructive power of that earthquake was everywhere apparent. We had heard that aid was not getting to these areas, but at Barkabot village, we chanced upon some small vans distributing food. Jodie Rizame from Texas was in Nepal and felt she just had to do something.
I have a great love for Nepal, and I just look at the differences between the U.S. and the blessings that we have, and then what they have to deal with, and then on top of that, all of this is just, I'm really grateful that I could be here so that I could help, and a lot of my friends are really happy to see that we can do something for people, so that's why I'm here.
The next village was Melchor, and here the quake had rendered 95% of the houses unlivable. They had been given this tarpaulin, but as one of the residents said, one tarpaulin for 3,000 people? Is that really any kind of assistance? The town that is known locally as the headquarters of Sindhupalchok district is Chowtara, and it is in very bad shape. Residents are either living in their structurally unsound homes or under makeshift tarpaulins. Others, like Mr. Sapkata, are worried about buildings next to their own that are in danger of collapsing.
This house are okay, but this house is very dangerous. What can I do?
There are already reports of swine flu in the area, and people are concerned about their water source that is 1 kilometre away. They know it's only a matter of time before diseases like dysentery start to take their toll. Food and water supplies are running low, and whilst the residents say they have received no aid yet, aid teams like Mercy Corps are assessing the area's most acute needs. Jasmine Avjarakis works for Mercy Corps in southern Sudan and arrived in Nepal on vacation the day before the quake. Now she is back at work, but in a very different environment.
I'm part of a rapid assessment team for Mercy Corps. Mercy Corps deployed 6 teams to 6 different districts on Wednesday, I think. Today's Friday. And we're here in the field for about 5 days, and we need to report back to our office in Kathmandu so we can also share that information with other NGO actors so we can provide the best assistance as possible.
The Dutch Urban Search and Rescue Team arrived in Chowtara as we were filming.
We first are going to do an assessment, a search and rescue assessment, to look if there are any survivors left or perhaps dead bodies to recover, and that will take probably 2 or 3 days. Depends also of the roads and how far we can come with our vehicles and our equipment.
So it seems everyone is making plans to help this devastated district, but for the people of Sindhupalchok, that assistance cannot come soon enough.
This is the picture that most of us have when we think of rural Nepal. But right now in Sindhupalchok district, one of the hardest hit, this is the new reality of rural Nepal. Here in Chowtara town, it's a town of about 5,000 people, we believe. Sindhupalchok district, you're talking about thousands of deaths. That's what people are telling us. In this area, we've seen helicopters take off and land. The residents of the town, they've been telling us that these helicopters have been landing and taking off for 2 or 3 days. They haven't seen any relief. This is high ground, so let's face it, it's going to get chilly here at night. Sindhupalchok district has a hard time ahead of it over the next couple of months. This is Stephen Clark for Channel News Asia, Nepal.